Hello, I'm Landis, and welcome back to Subnautica. Okay, that second to load in, and as you can see there, we are now sitting on 55 structural integrity right now. The reason I've shown you that is just to give you a slight idea of how much we've built. Each of these floors has 8 times plus 7 panels. It's at 56 structure. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 on this side. Oh, yeah, we've also finished building everything since the last episode. We've got 2 on the other side as well. I've taken the liberty crafting up a few reactor rods. Look at that. Okay. I mean, I don't plan on maintaining these, but at least we can have them up and running. So yeah, we've got 560 structural integrity coming from this part of the base, just from the 2 towers. Don't even want to calculate how much we've done here. I've taken the liberty of colouring in all of our vehicles. As you can see, we've moved Red Dwarf over to the mine because it's had a few upgrades and we've been using it and the Blue Midget to do a lot of mining for the resources for this base. Everything else is also set up by the 0 point, the original set. We brought Starbug here because not much has changed between here and the other base, so there's not really much point in showing you. So we're going to try and speed up the process a bit and not get eaten. So we head back to the 0 point in the Starbug. You can actually see the scale of this base is insane. It's just getting bigger. Oh, as you can see, we've had a few upgrades to Starbug as well. It's now running an ion fusion core and has the sonar, perimeter defense, and the torpedoes. So there's very much a scout vehicle more than a mining vehicle. Blue Midget has also been upgraded. You'll see that when we get there, but there's pretty much just the original gear jumping jacket. Plus, obviously the ion fusion cores. Red Dwarf has had a ton of upgrades. Too many for me to actually sit and list off. It would be better if we should do that later. Just trying to avoid the Reaper, which I very stupidly forgot to look what we decided to name it. I know there were some good suggestions, but genuinely forgot to check before coming in to do this episode. I mean, look at the lighting. That's beautiful. Now, I'm not too worried about... him coming to attack. Stop hitting the base. Break it, did we? No. Now, as I was saying, I'm not too worried about him attacking Starbug. Just, if he charges at me and hits the base, it's going to cause damage. Like I did when I ran into the feckin' thing. Oh, there is a lot to show you guys. Just trying to think where to start. Curiosity's had no upgrades. Iron Leviathan just had the fusion cores updated. And oh yeah, Jumping Jack is now more militaristic. A bit like Starbug is a bit more aggressive.
All systems online.
Come in here. Oh, we've loaded the decoy launcher as well. See all our fusion cores. Yeah, that's the same. Lots of upgrades. Oh, and a locker for spare torpedoes and the like. Oh yeah, that's where I want to be. Yeah, so we have, in the jumping jack, nothing, because that's the wrong one. Torpedo arm and a grappling arm. Plus loads of storage. Might actually change that around, but we've now got some torpedoes. The jumping jack is a bit more aggressive. We'll use the Iron Leviathan for a bit more exploration and mining. And we'll use jumping jack along with that roll as well. Now, on with the external tour of the base. There's no point going through the corridors. You've seen all of that. It all looks the same. I mean, it changes here, which we'll have a quick nip inside. Did I put one on the bottom? No, it's on the top.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So yeah, as you come here, we've obviously got a little view, some lights around so we can see, double exits, and if you look out this observatory, you can see one of the giant coral tubes, and from this one you can see nothing. Well, you can see the power generators running off that way, but the main point in this was to come out straight by the escape pod. It's essentially connecting the escape pod to the base, which I thought was a nice little touch. Now, onwards. I've not placed too many platforms underneath this just because it's a nightmare to maintain. Ah, yes. Forgot about this. We've started work on another section of the base, which is not done yet. But if we head down, it's only 61 meters, it's not too far. We get this amazing view. I was thinking it'd be nice to build something down here. I'm not entirely sure what just yet. Maybe the garden. But it is deep enough, pretty enough, for me to actually want to build here. So there's that one. When I'll be doing that, what I'll be doing there, I'm not sure. I am open to suggestions. If you have an idea of something to stick down there, let us know. We shall continue. We shall follow the tubes, just to give you guys an idea of how massive this is. Got a few platforms here, just because I didn't like the way the things were extending out. It does seem to clear most of them. At this intersection I like. It's complete luck it happened like this. These are all, again, the doors, 9 spaces, the doors, 9 spaces. Every 10th space. Ooh, emergency power. Really? With 2 nuclear reactors as well. It is. Right, I'm going to throw up the debug menu a second here just to give you a little idea of what happened by mistake. As we're here in the kelp forest, as we come round, this changes to the mushroom forest right here. And we're back into the kelp forest. This one square here is the start of the mushroom forest, which you can't see. Originally this was just going to be a normal intersection until I looked down and realised, hang on, there's a new biome down here for us to play around with. So we can literally come straight down, and just like we did with the kelp forest back there, get a little base going through the mushroom forest. It's quite nice, and it's on the intersection. Just get rid of that for now. I've done the 4-way just in case there's something that way worth exploring. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. There's still plenty of work left to do. Onwards. It's the building through the cave systems I'm looking forward to. jelly shroom and so on and so forth. As you can see by the silhouette there, it's a little awkward getting this base down to the mine. What we'll do is bounce off the base, because why not? We'll get to the end and we'll finish the last bit off in the actual corridors, which I cannot tell you how much resources these things take. If it wasn't for the structural integrity hub and the sheer amount of quartz. Thought I saw bubbles coming from the base. Yeah, the sheer amounts of quartz and scrap lying around there, I don't think I would have ever got enough materials to make it this far this quickly. I apologise for this video being entirely a tour one, but it was pretty much the stage I'm at with how long it takes to build anything. Can't really do building ones. It's deep. Okay, so we have another intersection. Not sure which ones we'll use or whatnot, but it's here anyway. We're going to go from 5 meters to 183. We're here. So close to the quartz mine. Almost taste it. We'll come to this little one. It's got a little viewing pod here where you get a beautiful view of the mining station. You can probably now see a problem we have. Right there. Turns out, the fact that I'm building at this angle is purely because of the way I placed the first piece of the base. So I could have had it on the north, south, west and east, but I didn't do that. And at this stage I'm not going back to reset the whole bloody thing. So we're building on the funny angles. As you can see here, it doesn't line up. Which means I've now got the fun job. I mean the term fun loosely. Of dismantling this entire base and angling it slightly more this way so we can fit it up to the rest of the base, which is not great. Oh, we travelled 300 meters from Starbug in that time. Now nothing's changed in here, but we'll nip inside just to give a slight scale of how much we need to change. All that's got to go. Well, all this has got to go. That's going to be a pain in the backside. Yeah. I suppose the easiest thing to do is to disconnect the main part first. Then build around it. There's all these bloody lockers as well. Luckily, Red Dwarf is more than capable of holding all of this stuff. That's a point while I remember. Let's head up and get Starbug down here now that you've had the actual walk. And then, so while trying to avoid actually walking through the glass corridors, you're going to get 2 trips down the same part anyway. Any apologies? Oh god, lost. Right, let's get you down here. I mean, originally I did plan on moving the mine in this episode, but I'm not entirely sure with the freezes and frame drops during the building process it's worth it. Again, that's something I need to look into more. And we might start deconstructing. We'll see how we go. Go. We're in. Now, up to the Red Dwarf. This has got a few miles on the clock at this stage. And as you can immediately see, we've slightly increased the locker storage space in this one compared to the Iron Leviathan. It's still not enough. Through here we've increased it a little bit more. I know this doesn't bug with the prawn, I haven't tried it with the Seamoth, but it does look funny because these walls they're on open up and the lockers stay in place. And a few more lockers because space. Red Dwarf is designed more for long-term exploration. So we come here, you can see it's got the same upgrades as the Iron Leviathan. Got all of the fusion cores. Decoy launcher. Just now loaded. Again, just the basics. But if we come in here, we now have our bed, a couple of picture frames, a fish tank full of our originals, just in case we get hungry. The blue midget. Snack bar, coffee. If we look in here, you can see it is literally just what we had on Jumpin' Jack when we went deep mining. Oh, we got a shelf. So we head in here. Desk with a picture, and, a little eye thing, which if you don't know what that is, check out the guides. And our work and charging station, because this is a thermal boosted one. We can actually get away with having backup power cells on charge. Just like that. I don't think I've got any batteries running around spare. Oh, yeah. Everything is now running ion batteries as well. So we've had a full power upgrade in the off time, which has made us a lot better. Little plants. Just a couple of lantern trees, because I know you guys don't like them. But I do. They're so pretty. And we've got some chairs, so we can actually sit down and look at our workstations, which is brilliant. Oh, we can just glitch. Oh, that glitches the whole bloody thing. We've moved. Well, that's not good.
Engine powering up.
Mainly because I need to be in the heat. So if we use the chairs, we move the ship. Oh, this thing's hard to navigate in reverse. Yeah, that's probably enough.
Engine powering down.
Be nice if it had a temperature indicator. As far as I'm aware, it doesn't. Anyway, that's all of our upgrades. It's been a busy couple of days. Or a busy week, really. Drink that. I suppose what we can try and do is reorganize this. I was thinking of putting a platform in here as well, so we could improve the energy generation of these. And also increase it, I suppose. And also maybe lay out a docking station for Red Dwarf. Not too sure on that yet. Right. We need to start removing attached parts. They don't detach nicely. Oh, hang on. This isn't connected to the base anyway. Ah, yeah, that's going to possibly cause problems, isn't it? Because there's no structural integrity for the rest of the base. It's possible I'm going to have to actually remove everything first. Okay. Off you go. It should be you done. Start working on this one. Oops. Ah. It looks like we are far enough away that we're not affected by the building. Which is nice. Ugh. Let's take some batteries. And we'll leave our gear. Not in there though. Leave our gear in here. Because we don't really need it. We can come back for that. Actually, me need that one. Let's take you guys. Okay. Nice. So what I really want to do is start removing everything. Five left. Probably use 5. I'm gonna use 2. There's no way you're using less than 3. Possibly. Right, let's go dump that off. Oh, this is not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun in the slightest. Wow, so much crap. On the plus side, we're going to be able to build it all quite easily, as we obviously have all of the parts we need. What's left? I can actually... Just going to have to do that, aren't we? Oh, we need the knife. Let's just get a couple of you. Oh, I've taken it from different ones. That. We have a marble melon to munch. Okay. That should be enough to regrow that stuff. Yeah, looking good. That's just emptying the lockers. Oh, I wish I had bigger pockets. Let's get Starbug out of here as well.
All systems online.
Come on. I mean, if nothing else, this at least puts into context the amount of materials that go into a base this size. Oops. We haven't even barely got started. We've already filled up the basic Cyclops storage. Well, you two belong to me. Yeah. Did I have any spotlights on the outside of this? No. Back in. There you go. Okay, so that's this side done, apart from the one we're using to store stuff. It's amazing I forgot what sort of materials we had here anyway. Yep. Just because, yeah. Means I'll have a better chance to sort it out. What we could do, probably off screen, is run Red Dwarf back home after
All systems online.
rebuilding and restore everything over there. Although to be fair, I might need some of this materials for building. Deeper down. I mean, mainly I need glass and titanium. Oh, another place the area just above the structural integrity base is good for is stalker teeth. Because there is a lot of scrap and there's a lot of stalkers running around. So it really has been a godsend for building the base. Problem is, it's at the other end of where I'm building now. So it literally has become a case of fill up Red Dwarf, travel halfway across the map, empty Red Dwarf, travel halfway across the map. It's just... oh, stressful. I don't need that just yet. And that's all of the lockers done. Quite surprised there's no lag. It does seem, as long as we stay away from structural panels, it should be easy enough. Can actually reduce the lag anywhere that doesn't have them. It'd be nice. I mean, for the building it makes no difference to a degree. If it affects structural integrity, it still seems to mess about with it. Seeing as what I'm building and removing at the moment doesn't seem to affect it because it's not connected to the main base. Oh, that would work, wouldn't it? Yes, if I build it first, then connected it, it should be quicker. Let's take you. Actually, we'll do that later. Let's get in here and get all these fish. That's gonna take a while. Gotta catch 'em all. Well, I don't. We could just have a couple as long as we get the peeper. Jesus. Oh, there's still loads of them. Come on. Have I not got you all yet? No way my inventory's full. No. Right, stop walking around with a fish in your hand. Right, is that all of them? Don't want to find out there's a couple that have been hiding. Right, so we need 2 of you. Like that. And 2 of you. That. Isn't it? Yeah. So that's that done. Although, we could just maybe change the layout a little bit. No, this is just a cheap base. It's not supposed to be over extravagant. It's not supposed to have everything. Just the basics. It's got a little bit more than the basics, but that's not the point. Jesus. All those Reginalds. And back in we go. Come on. We can do this. Now remove the hatch. Remove the top. After all the trouble I went to get this bloody containment right, and we're getting rid of it. You've only grown too high anyway, you cheeky little sods. Can I deconstruct you? I can. Hey, now you got one high. I've gone back up. That's not where I wanted to go. Bye. That at least shows you the stages where you are going to need more than one to actually get the stuff to appear. Just making sure I get the right ladder. Okay, she's done. She's almost empty. That took a bloody long time. Did not realise I'd built so much. And we're full again. Hey, up we go. Oh, look at all that lovely glass. That already has a use. So much. So you can see how quickly we've filled up this, just deconstructing this base. It's a crazy amount, so you can imagine with the distance and what we've built, just how long it took to do the rest of it. Okay. So we are literally disconnected from everything except the panels. Can't really remove the other one just yet. What I'm hoping is I can remove these and still have space without actually emptying. I don't think I can. No, not even close. But it is nice not to have the build lag. It's definitely unusual. So what we'll do is we use this one to store the stuff we're not using. Right. Now we're still just carrying the basic base bits. Like so. A lot of titanium. And then... ah, yeah. Of course. No, definitely not going to have enough space. Haha. Darn it. Let's get rid of some of this titanium. Right. Now. Trick is how we're going to do this. So if we... yeah, you can see it's glitching now, get close to that. that's all I can do. So I need some more glass. Which means using some of the supplies we've already got. It's not good. 20 years got all the glass in it. Yeah, now we're back to the build lag. Oh, come on. I thought that was going to crash then. Right. So if we use that as our turning point. Okay. So I want to line you up with you. Oh, we missed that bit. Let's take you. Like that. Yeah. Connect you. You're going to win because you've got no power. And you're probably going to decompress. We're out of glass already. We're going to need some speed.
Welcome aboard.
Unless we've got any more glass in here.
All systems online.
Oh, we missed an entire locker there. Ooh. There's some quartz in that one. It's at least part of glass. Ugh. You're just titanium. Okay. So we're doing this the old-fashioned way. It's been a while since I've done any quartz mining here, so hopefully it's all respawned. No, if I'm honest, it's not looking promising. We are getting to the stage where we're running out of resources. We might actually run this planet dry of resources before we actually finish the base. And then comes a massive issue of how do we get the rest of the stuff. If you enjoyed this episode, then tickle the like button. Perhaps subscribe and check out the rest of the channel. And why not join us on the Facebook, Twitter, Discord and Patreon. Links are in the description and rolling through the credits right now. I've been Landis. This has been Subnautica. Thank you very much, and see you soon.